2021 financial results conference call. We're very pleased to report strong second quarter results highlighted by $17 million in RHA revenue, over 2,000 aesthetic accounts shared across products and services, and over $500 million in fintech processing volume run rate. Our focus on execution, supported by a healthy aesthetics market, led to our third consecutive quarter of revenue growth since becoming a commercial entity and further validated our commercial launch strategy. These results would not have been possible without the entire Revance organization working together as a team. I continue to be impressed by the exceptional talent we've been able to attract to the company and by their unwavering commitment and dedication to deliver on our objectives. With the FDA having initiated their pre-approval inspection of our manufacturing facility in June, we continue to anticipate the approval of our lead product, daxibotulinumtoxinA for injection, for the treatment of glabellar lines this year. In the meantime, the Revance team is actively building inventory and solidifying our commercial launch plans for our innovative neuromodulator. We look forward to introducing the first true innovation in the neuromodulator category in over 30 years, and once approved, daxibotulinumtoxinA for injection will not only anchor our aesthetics portfolio, but also lay the foundation for our therapeutics franchise. We expect the second half of the year to be very busy and exciting, particularly as we anticipate several catalysts in our therapeutics pipeline, which I will cover later in this call. With that, let me turn the call over to Dustin, who will cover the performance of our aesthetics business in the second quarter. Dustin?
Thank you, Mark. We have built a solid track record of execution since our initial commercial launch, with over 2,000 accounts across 40 states now carrying the RHA Collection and/or using our payment platform. This is up from 1,500 accounts in the first quarter. Our consistent results continue to reinforce our confidence in our prestige go-to-market strategy. During the second quarter, through a combination of our sales efforts and injector education, RHA sales increased to $17 million, up from $11.6 million in the prior quarter. Growth was also complemented by a seasonally busy period for aesthetic procedures. As we've noted before, Q2 and Q4 are generally more active quarters for aesthetic procedures compared to Q1 and Q3. Given these patterns, we expect Revance's revenue growth to be moderated in Q3, particularly as our sales team ramps up their training to prepare for the potential commercial launch of daxibotulinumtoxinA for injection once approved. We then expect to return to a seasonally stronger fourth quarter. Turning to our aesthetics fintech platform, we're pleased to see continued growth in the platform's processing volume run rate, up from over $400 million in Q1 to over $500 million at the end of Q2. We are also on target in completing the launch of PayFac. Becoming an authorized payment facilitator entails extensive testing, controls, and regulations. It was a big undertaking for the entire organization and a significant accomplishment. We are now well positioned to unlock substantial value in our service offering to practices. As a reminder, PayFac enables us to participate in more of the credit card processing value chain. Further, as a PayFac, we'll be able to leverage the source data to build new features and functionalities that enhance the overall value proposition of our services offering. We are now in the market beta testing our next generation fintech platform, which we expect to commercially launch in the fourth quarter. We are finalizing our rollout plans and look forward to sharing more details on the new platform soon. Given the technical and commercial preparations underway, we will be moderating new account activations with the launch of the new platform. Until then, we'll include both the legacy and the new platform when accounting for our service revenue and payment processing volume run rate. Before I turn the call over to Mark, I'd like to introduce a few recent key hires across Revance Aesthetics and Revance Therapeutics in support of our commercial evolution. First, as part of our commitment to developing our FinTech Services segment, I'm pleased to share the appointment of Akeda Ansel as the General Manager of Financial Services and our FinTech platform. Akeda brings over 20 years of experience in designing and building successful consumer products in payments, e-commerce, and financial services at leading organizations including Umpqua Bank, Citigroup, and PayPal. Akeda will be instrumental in setting our long-term aesthetic services strategy while also ensuring a smooth launch of our next-generation FinTech platform. We're excited to have her on board and look forward to leveraging her leadership and experience as we continue to evolve and grow the aesthetics franchise. As for therapeutics, we're now at a critical inflection point. We are pivoting our focus to commercial launch preparations following strong data from a very successful phase 3 pivotal trial for daxibotulinumtoxinA for injection in the treatment of cervical dystonia. Following closely behind is our clinical program for adult limb spasticity, which is preparing for phase 3. For these reasons, we're pleased to announce the appointment of Rob Bancroft as the General Manager, Therapeutics. Rob adds to the strength of our team, bringing more than 25 years of experience in healthcare and life sciences industries. He also has a strong background in the therapeutic toxin space. At Allergan, Rob was instrumental in leading global pipeline development strategy for Botox Therapeutics, laying the groundwork for expansion investments like spasticity, migraine, neurogenic overactive bladder. Most recently, Rob